What up with it, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with an update, man, in the Adderall defense, right? Y'all seen this yesterday. The news broke in the blogosphere of 6ix9INE, the Goofy. That's what I'm calling this guy, man. He been on Goofy time. Like, he did all that extra-ish to have that 1 year run, catch that Fed beef, turn rat, and I always let y'all know I'm no gangster or whatever. Don't get it twisted. I'm a square, I'm a nerd, I'll tell, I always let that be known. I'm no gangster, nothing like that, man. But 6ix9INE was playing all those games and doing all this extra-ish or whatever for all that virality. And he got a 1 year run before he went to the feds and told, and he ain't even #1 in the snitch rankings no more. You heard? The #1 rat running around the blogosphere right now, in my opinion, is YSL Woody. Everyone's watching the YSL Woody story. Then Charleston White, the #2 snitch, and 6ix9INE done fell way down the power rankings, man. But anyways, man, word hit, he violated his, federal probation. He did a concert in Vegas without permission. Same thing rapper BG had got, one of his violations for, but he went and won that with his lawyer. 6ix9INE showed up like a dickhead an hour late. Judge got pissed. He's crying to the judge, I'm not a bad guy and all this bull-ish or whatever. But one of the other violations was meth, amphetamines, Breaking Bad, not white girl, white broad. And I'm hearing reports now of 2 positive tests. And his attorney's trying to say, oh, that's a false positive, right? He didn't do methamphetamines. He takes Adderall. Now, if 6ix9INE was taking Adderall, like had a script, that would be something that would be dealt with easily, I believe. You know, bring the documentation of the script and you're good to go or whatever. He also skipped another drug test, right? So you mean to tell me you had 2 dirty tests for Breaking Bad, skipped the test, but oh, you was doing Adderall. I don't think this Adderall defense is gonna work, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't buying it because I think he would have just brought the documentation. And then on top of it all, I don't know how specific that federal testing is, right? Because there's different panel drug tests. Some will just tell you like, oh, because that can't happen. That methamphetamines can't come back like showing similarly, like just that you have amphetamine in your system. I don't know if they can try to push to get it retested or whatever, like they keep the old piss jug on deck for evidence if they got to retest that or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't know how specific that federal drug test is, but if it was indeed as simple as that, oh no, my client takes Adderall, I don't think he's taking it legally, or he would have just brought the script to court, right? You know what I'm saying? So either way, you're taking a controlled substance that you're not supposed to. But if that is the case, I don't think it would have went this far. I think he would have let them know, hey, I'm on Adderall or whatever. So I'm thinking this is just some lies and BS games that, 6ix9INE's trying to play through his attorney. But like I said, BG showed up to court and fought it out with his lawyer. Because again, there's another violation for performing in Nevada without express written consent, permission from the feds. BG handled it like a G, talked to his attorney. They went to court. He won the violation. 6ix9INE goes to court an hour late. Judge is sending him out looking for him. And then, like I said, he's in there crying like, I'm not a bad guy. He goes back to court November 14th. But I'm not thinking that this Adderall defense is going to work at all, man. And I'm not believing it or buying neither. Because why would you have 2 tests and skip a 3rd test if that was the case, that you're just on some prescription drug? It sounds like some goofball games to me. And I ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying? I think, I don't know, but that's the thing too, is I don't know how much time he's facing with this violation. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's looking like, because we know how it went, man. He cooperated in that Fed case against the 9 Trey gangster bloods, TR3YWAY and all that. And which personally, I think that Jim Jones, there's a whole nother story, is a federal informant. That's just my feeling. Y'all let me know if you believe it to be true or not. I don't know how that whole super duper violate someone-ish didn't get him bagged up, but I don't know. A lot of people like to go hard caping and capping for Jim Jones defending him, but hit the comments and let me know what y'all think about it all. If you think that Jimmy on some ish, and if you think this Adderall defense is gonna work for 6ix9INE. But something else that I wanted to touch on, man. I happen to be going back through this old interview when WACK100 sat down with 6IX9INE, you know, when this was still, like I said, a popular discussion. Like, no one gives a fuck about this no more. It fell out of relevancy. Like, you're not even #1 in the snitch rankings. Like, you fell way down the list. You're unranked. Like, you know, they got the NFL power rankings, and then they got the college top 25, the AP, the coaches poll, the BCS ranking formula, and all that. 6IX9INE's unranked. He ain't even in the snitch rankings anymore. You ain't even relevant as a rat anymore, man, you know? And this dude did all that for a 1-year run. All those games, everything he played, the vision that he had, like, I give it to him. It worked for him. But I think almost 1 year to the date after Gummo blew up, he was behind them walls cutting a deal with the feds. So he's just extra goofy. But in this interview, which WACK100 be on bull-ish a lot, you smell me? Like, he plays crazy games and does a lot of bull-ish. A lot of individuals theorize he's modern day COINTELPRO, hip hop COINTELPRO, you know, but I never really paid attention to this interview like that. And they touched on some interesting things. And in some ways, I think Wack was actually trying to give 6IX9INE some good game. You know, like, I just got to keep it a buck, even though Wack be on bull-ish. I think he was trying to keep it real with him, just like he was trying to do with Snoopy Radass, you heard? But at the end of the day, let's not front. We know Wack was trying to get what paper he could off 6IX9INE and develop a business relationship with him as well. That's the way Wack rocks. Remember, he got at Stitches, sucker punched him, socked him out. The WACK100 character was born, and that next thing you know, he's talking about Stitches under WACK100 management. Some of the goofiest ish I ever seen. Stitches use a clown for that one, B. But check this out, some interesting stuff came up that I never even really, like I said, I didn't pay attention to this interview like that. Let me know if you did. He was throwing the late, great R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, the legend's name around like a motherfucker in this one and trying to put some ish on him.
You run your mouth too. But when I run my mouth, I'm ready for whatever. So whatever. Let me ask you. God pulled out a gun right there and said, "What? Let me ask you something. I'm dead. You did some bullshit. I'm gonna address this. You did some bullshit when you went to Chris Shaw's Slauson. And I gotta address this because I'm from my culture. When I tell you I'm from my culture, when I tell you I'm from my culture, I'm a real power rule. But it takes Bloods, power rules, and Crips, right, as a representation of my culture where I come from. All of us made each other who we was. Through beef, wars, stories, whatever, right? You telling me, you would say, hey, you roll the 60s, I'm finna pull up on y'all block in front of that Nipsey shit tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. I'll be there. Y'all want some problems? Holler at me. That's how you gonna do it, or you gonna sneak over there?
Nah, why would I? That's basically me saying, yo, y'all wanna come kill me? I'm gonna
stop fronting like you pulling up on motherfuckers because you not.
Yo, Wack, you know what you just said? You said, no, you do. I'm gonna tell you why.
How long did you sit outside and wait to see if the coast was clear? Cause see, that's a neighborhood.
Block twice.
That's a neighborhood, right?
Yo, Wack.
Wait. That neighborhood. Wait. I don't know about Chicago. That neighborhood, I'm gonna tell you something. That neighborhood is it's a very big part of our Los Angeles culture, right? And you tried to make it look like
you really disrespect the whole neighborhood.
That wasn't what it was.
Wack.
And not even me.
Wack, you want me to
go
make
play
it
with that
Wack,
like that,
you want me to make it easy for niggas. That's the thing.
No, but you playing 999 that game.
You know what?
You trying to say you're antagonizing.
Yo, you don't have. If I'm lying, I ain't antagonizing, man. You know what Nipsey did? And a lot of people don't know this. Remember when I went to All-Star Weekend? Who made the call for have all the rolling 60 Crips looking for me at every hotel room? Who did that?
You don't know who did.
I know who did it. It was Nip.
Who told you that?
When Shotty and them got the call and we linked up with the Hoovers.
Are you insinuating Rolling 60 told you that Nipsey did that? Yeah. That's the only person who could have told you he did that. Anything else is speculation, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. If somebody If somebody tell you from Rolling 60,
I'm asking
you, don't do that. I don't do that.
No, I'm telling you. Basically, you tell me not to tell the truth.
Don't do that. You
Wack.
Watch what you say.
Wack. When Big U called Shotty, when he got to New York, right? And we was doing, there's politics, right? There's politics. What makes you think when we got with the Hoovers and Sean Martin and all of them on Hoover Street?
One ain't got nothing to do with the other.
But I'm going to tell you what it got to do. I'm going to tell you what it got to do. when the Rolling 60 Crips was on our ass and think, cause we didn't check in with nobody, right? And they went to every hotel room, and it was with Cardi B too, remember? Cause she said flu.
No, they didn't. Cardi B was with us.
But that's because she checked in, we didn't.
Not only was Cardi B with us. Well, no, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Not only was Cardi B with us, the Don Moves, right? You know who else she was with? Big U was with us too. Yeah. That's out of respect. Listen. See, you talking about shit. Cardi B was with everybody.
She checked in.
She ain't checked in.
So what do you call? She came in respect?
She ain't checked in.
So what do you call it?
Cardi B didn't check in and nothing.
So what was it?
Cardi B's team put the call in and let us know we coming.
And our team did it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I'm still trying to understand, how do you know?
Now watch this.
It was because you're using this man's name like a Rolling 60 told you Nipsey did.
No, it came from the camp. Why you think?
It came
what's
the Hoovers can't tell you that. That's their enemy.
But that's what I'm telling you.
So who told you Nipsey called that?
When Shotty said, yo,
Shotty don't count, he from Brooklyn. Who told you Nipsey said that?
That's got in the call with the Hoovers and everybody. And
the Hoovers is making you believe, if they did this, is making you believe all the 6-0s looking for you, so you need us to move with you. After that, they probably tax that.
Watch how get them.
No Hoover could tell you the moving of a Rolling 60, bro.
But now you see why.
You in my culture, you don't even understand. Them niggas been enemies 50 years.
But now you see why.
How the fuck a Hoover gonna tell you this one individual got these niggas moving on you?
Wack. Now you see why I don't politic with niggas?
What you mean?
Because that's what politics lead to. Who told you that? Who did this? That's why I don't politic.
What you mean?
I leave it to Mel.
You said twice, huh? If you said once.
All right, so y'all heard that, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, Wack was trying to keep it a buck with him. Like Wack, don't like Wack. I like that he addressed this, man, because this is the goofy-ish that a lot of motherfuckers was doing, and a lot of the youth see this and they think it's a game to play, to go out here and be a wannabe gangbanger, and they can just pull like what Block Boy did and ended up getting him killed. I think that was dude's name, rolling up trolling, or this GBO Gaston Goofy, like, oh, I can go over here and do this. Like, nah, man, you're playing goofball games that are dangerous and disrespectful to a culture that you really know nothing of, you know, like, not like 6ix9ine wasn't from the hood, but he's playing games with these gangs that he don't even know what time it is. You know what I mean? A WACK100 is like, yo, you're trying to make it look like something, fronting and faking and pulling up. Well, why didn't you tell them you're coming? And 6ix9ine is like, yo, oh, I'm supposed to make it easy for them, like insinuating like it's a game. Like, you're saying it right there. It's easy, make it easy for them to kill me. Like, anything involving life and death like that ain't a game, and you're talking about it like it's a game, and that's why you're game goofy for life. And it's intriguing to see in this whole situation that Wack and Big U were still cool as well. You know, like, now we know they're beefing like a motherfucker. Wack trying to dirty his name out. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful for Wack. He's like a hip-hop cointel dirty politician, even though he was giving him some good game. But 600, what the fuck am I talking about? He's another goofy. 6ix9ine was out here trying to put that on Nipsey, saying, you know, when he asked him why you pull up and disrespect the Nipsey Hussle mural like that. Oh, he's the one that put the call in and had everyone on my bumper, and RIP Slim 400. Remember, he made it to 6ix9ine's hotel and took the liquor and all that. He was like, we just missed you. We just missed you, you lucky son of a bitch. And it was wild too. You heard him like saying, what, did Big U tell you that? Who told you that? You know what I mean? And kind of breaking it down to him like, man, you're basically going off hearsay. You don't know what's what. You're playing all these games when you come out to the West Coast. Did someone check in or not? Like, he's referencing Cardi B, which, let's keep it real. Call it what you want to call it, checking in, whatever. As long as someone ain't extorting you on some straight, like, take it from you and punk you type ish. You just got to do what you got to do to survive when you got to make it out there to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of game. And again, to me, it just shows how dumb 6ix9ine is. Like, he was smart in a sense that he could make the algorithm work for him, but instead of elevating and making more money, he just kept shooting himself in the foot, playing all these games and creating this troll clown culture. But we see, you know, he was tapped in with Sean Martin, which he's, you know, is Hoover or whatever, and That's who they checked in with. When he's trying to say we didn't check in with anyone, y'all checked in with them. There was videos, all of it. That's how you remain safe. Sean Martin too, man. Not a good look for this guy. You know, like he did everything to get next to 6IX9INE and Shotty and TR3YWAY and all that, and didn't even come up off it. You know what I mean? He kind of compromised himself, rocking with these goofies and then doing fake giveaways. Oh, I gave my TR3YWAY chain to Bosco. No, I gave it to this jeweler. Just all this goofy-ish, and he didn't even get the success like he was looking for in the rap game, man. You know what I mean? He was 6IX9INE's tag-along opening act, man. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. But I thought that this was just wild that when WACK100 pressed him about that, the goofball games that he was playing, he tried to just put it on Nipsey Hussle, RIP, again, to the legend Nip, just off some hearsay-ish and not even realizing, talking about who checked in or didn't. Y'all did check in, and you did it in a way where you was getting extorted like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? And that's why you just see that this dude is pure poison. Everyone that comes around him goes down, you know? He got his relevancy, and he ain't even relevant like that no more. The hip-hop world don't fuck with him. He's doing the Latin music, which is cool and all that, but now he got this violation he got to deal with. Will he be safe behind them walls? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. But I just found that a bit intriguing that I missed this before. Like I said, I didn't pay much mind to this interview that he was trying to put this all on Nip when he has no idea what he's talking about, man. It's just a troll that got people's attention, and it came and went, and it ain't nothing no more, man. A few years later down the road, you just see what a goofball he was, you know, and is and always will be. You know what I mean? He's unranked in the snitch rankings these days. So hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this all. You know what I'm saying? Sean Martin, RIP, Nip, Wack, hip-hop, COINTELPRO, trolling, gang culture, the Adderall defense. Let's talk about it all in the comments. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's Coffee. Subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.